Um, am I the asshole for reacting quote unquote wrong to my brother's engagement? Sorry if this is kind of all over the place, but on Sunday, I, 19 female, learned on a Zoom call with my family that my brother, Harry, who's 22 male, has just gotten engaged to his girlfriend, Jessica, 20 female. When Harry told us, everyone but me was pretty enthusiastic, but I was just kind of sighed. No, I just kind of sighed and said nothing. Harry didn't display any reaction towards my admittedly lukewarm reaction, but afterwards called my mom, called me and told me that I was rude for not being excited. She said that I need to respect all members of the family, including Jessica, and that I need to reconsider my behavior if I want to be invited to our vacation in the spring. Okay.
Okay.
Harry and I,
family vacation.
right? Oh yeah, that's what I was assuming. I was like, okay,
It feels,
that's weird.
rich kid behavior. Yeah.
Exactly. Am I too poor to understand? Probably. Harry and I were really close growing up. Since he and then I started college, we've been less close, but him and I still talk every week or two. Harry and Jessica have been together for around 2 years now. Here's where it gets complicated. I knew Jessica back in high school, and she was not what we would call a kind soul. She had a particularly nasty streak. She would not pay attention during class and always try to cheat off of people's homework, and I assume got away with it. She tried semi-successfully to steal my boyfriend. She bullied one of my best friends, calling her fat amongst other things. This bullying worsened, if not caused altogether, her eating disorder. And sometime or something I've never been able to forgive or forget. She is just one of those people who would just mess around with other people's lives like it's a game and not something she is invested in. About 6 months ago, I had a heart-to-heart with Harry about Jessica. I laid out my concerns and the history of her behavior, hoping it might make him reconsider or at least think deeply about their relationship. He said he'd consider what I said, but I didn't continue the conversation much more. Since then, we talked regularly as usual, and things seemed normal between us. He didn't talk about Jessica often, but he didn't hide the relationship either. I was really happy it sounded like it might be dying off, though.
Fair enough, honestly.
Seriously. I had no idea he was getting engaged to her until he announced it. Yay! I don't know if he has been telling other people in the family besides me, or if I was just really an abrupt decision, or if it was really an abrupt decision. Sorry. To make things worse, I am worried that he told Jessica about our conversation 6 months ago. In her announcement on Facebook, annoying ring on hand photograph in tow, she wrote something like, oh my God, I don't know. No, I know not everyone in our families are supportive, but we have each other and that's what matters. So he ignored my warning and he told her about it. Part of me wonders if I should just swallow my feelings for the sake of family harmony, but another part of me feels like I'd be betraying my old friend and my own values and my brother by pretending to be happy about his engagement. And I am bad at holding back my truth. So, am I the asshole for feeling upset and possibly wanting to voice my concerns again, even though it might cause friction in my family? Or should I just keep my feelings to myself and let Harry make his own decisions and mistakes? I just feel like there's nobody who I can talk to about this with that would really understand. Edit. Okay, thanks for the responses, people. I will take some advice. Talk to mom and explain exactly what it is that Jessica has done and try to make her understand. Talk to Harry about our conversation before and find out how much of it he shared with Jessica and how she responded to what I said. Potentially talk to Jessica. Seek therapy someday. Haha. I'm really not in a position to go no contact with family, and I still want them in my life. I might post an update, but it seems like the rules are kind of strict on which is fair. Message me or something if you want to hear. Okay. Yikes. Okay.
Yeah. Yikes.
Long and kind of overdrawn, but I get it. And yo, this is just bad people. It's just bad people falling for the worst kind of people. I don't know.
It might be another case of blind love as well.
All right.
Yeah.
First, I would like to thank Puka for coming, and I'm sorry the headpad's not working. I'm so sad right now. But yeah, I'm also sad because of the post. And at first, I'm not saying that what Jessica did is bad. No. Wait. What Jessica did was bad. But I had hopes that, oh, maybe she has become a better person now. That's why they went on with it or something. But then when she posted that freaking post with like, I know, like not everybody's supportive and stuff like that. What
As somebody
prick.
with yeah, as somebody who has Facebook specifically to stalk a member of the family that is kind of an asshole and blocked everyone else who's like needs the information he posts, I fucking hate people who do like this backhanded shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
True.
It's very middle
True,
school, by
true.
the way.
It is. It's so immature.
I can't, guys. I'm sorry. This is, I don't know. This is just, it's not for me. Like, I don't think, like, I don't know. I've never been about social media. All right. I've only used it as a means to usually, like, personally wise, right? I've never used social media unless it was just to keep in contact with friends and family. That's it. I've never been the one to be like, yo, look what I freaking ordered at Chipotle for the 1000th time. You know, like I've never done that or like announced shit like that. So the fact that they're doing shit like that, it's kind of stupid. I agree. It's middle school, like high school shit. I don't know. It's coming to a point where I get it. You're allowed to feel exactly how you feel about someone. It's not something that should be automatically assumed like, oh, hey, you should feel this way. No, like you're a person, right? So the fact that she doesn't like this quote unquote Jessica, who's apparently a bitch, you know, it's not OP's fault. Okay, it's not OP's fault. Like you can be a bitch and people will not like you. Surprise, you know? Like, that's just how it is. Sometimes. Right?
But so, the fact that I'm sorry, but the fact that Jessica's playing victim about it and be like, oh, not everybody's happy, but you know, we have each other. Like, shut up, woman.
Yeah. Well, here's the thing. All right. So the sisters feel allowed. OP's allowed to feel the way she feels, right?
Right.
And it'll be different if she was just like, yo, like I can't be with this person and I hate this person and blah 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 blah, right? But she had a heart to heart with the bro, like, you know, voice her concerns and be like, this is something that's wrong and shouldn't be someone that you want in your life, right?
Right.
But brother is an adult. Like that, it's just gonna be what he chooses to do. And unfortunately, so the question is OP an asshole for feeling upset and possibly wanting to voice the concerns again, even though it causes friction with the family? Kind of. So I'm going to say that right out, because here's the thing. OP already stated an issue and they glossed it over, right? It basically was like, oh, your feelings don't matter at this point. So you're willing to try doing this again for the same results. You know, like the definition of insanity, right? Like you do the same thing over again and expect something different. It's not going to be different, especially if OP's brother is like, yeah, you know what? Fuck your opinion. I'm going to still get married to this girl. And I'm going to tell her everything that you said. Obviously, he doesn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And he has the family backing him up on this. So I feel like, yeah, you're allowed to feel like this is a fucked up situation and you're allowed to feel bad. But you should just, at this point, you know what, move on. Like, I don't know. This is just me. Like, you're just going to ruffle up some feathers and then the family's going to get all pissed off too. At this point, let him make his mistakes. He's an adult. He's older than you. You know what I mean? Like, he's not a baby.
Yeah, it's also incredibly easy to avoid people you don't like in your family.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
The mother thing actually be like, oh, you must respect others, you know, including Jessica, and reconsider your behavior if you want to be invited to the vacation. Is it really a loss to not be in that vacation at this point?
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
So I
Fuck
agree
the
with what Moss
vacay.
said,
Go
like
somewhere
way,
else.
way early. Yeah, like I agree with exactly what you said early. Maybe I'm too poor to understand that. You know what I mean? Like this whole family vacation bullshit. But
Well, I've literally family vacation for me in the past has been like, let's get a cheap hotel and like, or like it's usually like a we'll stay with family friend in this area, or a whole big group of people will put towards the money, or it's a camping trip usually. Cheap things.
I mean, no, I respect that. I do. I respect it. I don't think I've ever had something like that. I know that sounds
Is this
sad,
gonna be
but
another thing of I have good family connections, so
you
I'm
do.
gonna have these experiences?
Moss, you do. Because you have a great family and I respect your family and I love your family, but at the same time, I'm jealous of your family. No, but like for real though, just kind of reeling this in, the brother is older and made his choice. Okay?
Yeah.
You are literally doing the definition of insanity. And on top of it, you're doing it on a situation where it's already escalated. The brother said fuck you to your opinion, still got engaged, still told said engaged lady everything you said, and put your own family against you.
Right.
So let him figure it out. Let him figure out that she's a piece of shit or whatever. Just I agree with you, Moss. I'm so freaking good at ghosting people. I know that's not something to brag about.
Not that hard. Do you know how many uncles I don't have contact with? It's so easy.
Exactly. You know, they always say blood is thicker than water, but at the same time, you got to realize just because it's thick doesn't mean it's good for you.
Right.
You know,
Do you know the full saying of blood is thicker than water?
Oh, yeah. Isn't it like blood?
The blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. So the original of that, the original saying is actually your friends are stronger than your family.
Oh,
right?
Wow.
Yeah. No, I remember hearing that. You're absolutely right. Yeah, exactly. I don't know.
I love knowing random shit.
No, it's great. I love it.
I might be reading too much into this, but there's this, golden child situation, isn't it?
Maybe.
Yeah, you might be right about
Maybe.
I mean,
yeah.
Isn't the whole thing like the older sibling?
Yeah,
especially the younger sibling gets all the attention, isn't it?
But
that's true. No,
Harry
right.
is the son and Opie is the daughter.
I don't have siblings.
So like,
maybe.
I don't know. I'm just projecting my Asian background into this.
Yeah, it could be. It could be true.
Because, the mother be like, you need to respect all members of the family, but what?
Really.
So, yeah, Opie is entitled to have her own feelings, no? So what? She must throw her feelings to support others' feelings. That's a very, like, black sheep kind of situation, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, okay.
Yeah.
When I was in high school, another high school story. Let's go.
Yes.
I had a friend at the time who, at some point, she liked me, so I experienced how she flirted with me, and the way she did it was very clingy, very controlling, and very overpowering. Yeah. And it was very stressful to deal with. But then, she and one of my other friends, like a year or so later, ended up getting together. And I told both of them outright, this isn't going to end well.
And then?
It was a very messy breakup between the two of them.
Hey, whatever doesn't kill you makes you stronger, right? But in this case, I feel like it'll this is just stupidity at its best. I'm sorry. Like, personal opinion, and I see what you're saying too, but I think OP is very wrong. I think OP should understand that, yeah, it's fucked up and it's a bad situation and it's okay to be upset, but just fucking let it
Yeah.
go.
Yeah, honestly, it's just fucking
Just-
let it go. That is probably the best thing to say in this situation.
I guess.
You know, like how easy it is. I don't know. Maybe this is just me. You know how easy it is for you to like let go of a bad situation and then just focus on something like better, like food, or like I don't know, like dude, I can't understand that concept. Like, yeah, it's family. Family's important, sure, but they made their choice. Like, why are you hanging on so desperately to like have your way? You know, just let him go.
I think, I don't know, I can relate to OP to a certain level. It's like, you know, there is this, yeah, I'm assuming that their family dynamic isn't really good, okay? I'm really assuming that right now because it's all about like, oh, how come you cannot be happy for your brother? You're like a stuck-up bitch kind of thing. Like the energy feels that way. But
Yeah.
yeah, I mean, I feel like OP is still hoping deep inside, I would say, that, you know, someone will be by her side. Like, you know, this must be a pattern. This must not be the first time that OP is being put aside like this. You know, in my opinion. So, like, you know, yeah, OP needs to seek therapy, but yeah. There's a reason.
Wait, no,
Yeah.
Oh,
everyone needs therapy in that goddamn family.
well, I mean, that being said, I still don't think that's a valid
yeah, true.
I'm sorry, like I just feel like that's still not a valid excuse. Like it's okay if you're, you know, you have that dynamic, you know, and yeah, sure, everyone needs therapy or whatnot, but like why would you do that to yourself? I don't know. Like I said, this is just how I feel, but
Maybe
you don't have to.
I get it, but maybe she grew up in an environment where she must like basically beg for love, maybe, I would say.
Yeah.
Like there's a reason, like it's a response, you know, like this reaction. So yes.
I don't know. No, I'll agree to disagree on that one. Just because like just you know, I cannot understand that. That's just me though. Like I said, if I was getting shunned by my own family and I would, you know, just constantly be getting the blunt end of the situation, like I have no reason to stick around. And that's just something that I've done here. It's okay to feel like you want to repair your relationship with your family. I get that. You know, you're trying to be a good person, but being a good person doesn't mean you'll be automatically happy and fix the situation.
True.
Right? So sometimes the situation is just fucked up. Sometimes it's stacked against you and there's nothing you can do. And why are you willing to keep hurting yourself for something that you know is not going to change?
Right.
So that's how I feel. Like OP should understand that, hey, this is a losing battle for a reason, because yeah, like your comment before, maybe the brother's the golden child. Like he has all the attention and whatnot, right? And he obviously has the family's backing. Just let it go. Just be happy. Find your own reason to be happy. Don't dwell on something that makes you miserable, you know? Like it's not worth your time. But that's just me. I know it's easier said than done for a lot of people, but I would rather be happy than sad any day. And if someone's trying to make me freaking sad and miserable, I'll cut them out of my life, because there's so much better people out there.
True
you know?
that. Yeah, true that.
And Moss, like I love that the fact that you brought up that quote, because yeah, that, you know, blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. You know how many freaking people like latch on to that fake belief that family is everything when
oh my god, I feel like it's a generational thing.
Yeah, you know what? Maybe I kind of agree with that statement too. Maybe, you know, I don't know.